for stopping by my channel. I am doing my weekly forecast readings for the zodiac signs. I am breaking the readings down to masculine and feminine energies. It will be time stamped since it's going to be broken down in two parts. I recommend watching the full video just because we all have masculine and feminine energies inside of us, and you may not resonate with the entire reading or of the feminine or the masculine, but I'm sure some of it will resonate or help you make sense or put pieces together for what's going on the feminine or masculine side, because they're intertwined. We're all having the same experiences just from different perspectives. So I think it's pretty dope to have some clarity on what you're experiencing in your current reality from the masculine and the feminine perspective, because it helps you maneuver and understand how what's happening is really affecting you and how you should go about moving forward. Okay, so that's that on that. This is my fourth video for the day, so I've already Palo Santo'd and prayed, and everything is ready. We can just go ahead and jump right in and get started. Make sure if you resonate with the video, you give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I would appreciate it. I'm trying to get Cosmic Strawberry circulating in the YouTube algorithm, and that's how I do it. So thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification button so you know when I have new content up, and we can go ahead and move into the next sign. We have Virgo. Virgo is up next. Okay, so the way I'm doing this is I am pulling from Moonology first. I'm basically pulling from my Oracle decks. Moonology, Love and Light, and Romance. And then I'm clarifying what I pulled from the Oracle deck for the week ahead for the zodiac sign. So we're going to start with the feminine energy. This is going to be for the feminine Virgo, Holy Spirit, guardian angels, and ancestors. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Thank you so much for helping me pull forward these messages of love, light, and clarity for the zodiac signs. I pray that they assist anybody who is seeking clarity and guidance. This is going to be for the feminine Virgo, Holy Spirit, guardian angels, ancestors. What's coming up for them in this first full week of January? The feminine Virgo. What's coming up for the feminine Virgo in the first full week of January? Holy Spirit, guardian angels, ancestors, please show me what's coming in for the first full week of January for the feminine Virgo. Okay. For the feminine Virgo in the first week of January, we have Work Through Your Fears with Show the World the Real You at the bottom of the deck. So there's something that you have going on. Maybe it's a dream, a goal, a calling, something that you know that you want to do, but maybe you're not 100% confident in doing it. But Spirit is telling you to work through your fears and show the world the real you in this first week of January, feminine Virgo. Okay, Holy Spirit, guardian angels, ancestors, what message of love and light do we have for the feminine Virgo in the first week of January? Message of love and light. First full week in January for the feminine Virgo. Okay, Spirit, guardian angels, ancestors. What message of love and light do we have for the feminine Virgo for the first week in January? We have make the best of every situation. With God, everything is possible. So I see here that face your future with boldness and strength. As soon as I pray, you answer me. You encourage me by giving me strength. So I see here where you are a little standoffish about going forward in whatever this is that you have going on in your personal world, whether it's work. It seems more like a career or like dream wise, like a big dream. Maybe you like to sing, or you want to be a singer, or maybe you want to be an actor or a public speaker or something that you are having a hard time facing your fears to do, because I have 4 different cards here that says work through your fears, show the world the real you, make the best of every situation, and face your future with boldness and strength. Okay, Virgo, feminine Virgo, you gotta believe in yourself if you want to attain certain things. And the universe is in full support of you, so it isn't like you're not gonna be successful at it. And even if you don't attain success in the way that you are expecting it, like, we put expectations on things and then we just set ourselves up for disappointment. If you are expecting things to work out a certain type of way, which is what's keeping you stuck and fearful, release your attachment to a specific outcome and understand that you're being encouraged to move forward into this thing boldly. And whether or not you get the outcome you desire, it's still going to be valuable. It's still going to be valuable for you. The whole situation, going for it, it's going to be valuable. Whether it turns out the way that you want or not, it's still going to be a valuable experience. Okay, Holy Spirit, guardian angels, ancestors, romance angels, show me the week ahead for my feminine Virgo. What's coming up in the week ahead for the feminine Virgo romance? The first full week of January. Holy Spirit, guardian angels, ancestors, what's coming in for my feminine Virgo? Okay, so what's coming up in romance for the feminine Virgo in the first week in January, Spirit? First week in January for the feminine Virgo. We have passion, and retreat. I like it. Calling in your soulmate. Ooh, yes, feminine Virgo. It's beautiful what I see. So it's all right here for you. I see this. This is beautiful. I see success. I see passion. I see love. I see calling in your soulmate. I see support from the universe. They're encouraging you to face your fears and make the best of your situation. Make sure you understand, embrace, and embody the fact that with God, everything is possible. There's nothing that you cannot achieve. So go ahead and show the world the real you. Don't let your past hold you back. Nothing is yet set in stone, and you're very close to achieving your goals. Expect powerful change, but first you have to face your future with boldness and strength. You have to grab it, like how I was explaining that. What was I explaining? I was explaining. I don't remember if it was this video or the last video, but I was explaining about how we have expectations on certain situations in life that we want to go a certain type of way. I'm pretty sure that was this video, and maybe I spoke on it a little bit in the last video too. But we always want certain situations to, we always want to achieve a certain outcome in situations. And when we don't achieve the outcome the way that we had our expectations set to achieve them, then we don't look at it as a success, or we look at it as a failure or something of that sort. But I'm getting here that Spirit is telling you to release your attachment to outcomes and work through your fears and show the world the real you and expect powerful change. And know that with God, everything is possible. Okay? Feminine Aquarius. Okay, Holy Spirit, guardian angels, ancestors, please clarify for me why this work through your fears card came out for the feminine Virgo. Why is the work through your fears card here for the feminine Virgo? Why is the work through your fears card here, Holy Spirit, guardian angels, for the feminine Virgo? Why is the work through your fears card here, Holy Spirit, for the feminine Virgo in the first week of January? Work through your fears. Why is that here for the feminine Virgo for the first week in January? Strength card in reverse. 5 of Cups in reverse. telling you to work through your fears. Sorry, I had to go deep sea diving for that card, but Spirit is telling you to work through your fears because you're stuck. You're holding yourself back. You're holding yourself back with this Strength card in reverse, along with this Eight of Swords here. You're holding yourself back out of fear. Feminine Virgo. You can't get to this space of this powerful change, and you're like you're right here, very close to achieving your goal. And that's why 4 cards came out at the beginning, saying to face your fears and show the world the real you. Don't let the past hold you back. Face your future with boldness and strength. Walk away from illusions towards your truth. Celebrate the beautiful gift of life. So whatever this pattern of beliefs, this fear, this anxiety, this insecurity that you've created in your mind, it's false. It's an illusion. It's an illusion that you created that's holding you back. And Spirit is saying, in order for you to achieve this powerful change and achieve this goal that you're very close to achieving, you're going to have to find the strength to release yourself, because the only thing that's keeping you stuck here is you and the illusions that you created in your mind out of fear. Okay, feminine Virgo? You gotta work through those fears so you can get to the other side and achieve these goals and that you set for yourself. Make the best of every situation. Why is the make the best of every situation card here for the feminine Aquarius in the first week of January? Holy Spirit, guardian angels, ancestors. Why is make the best of every situation here for the feminine Virgo in the first week of January? Make the best of every situation. Holy Spirit, please clarify this card for me. What is this card here for the feminine Virgo? I have the Ten of Swords and the Two of Wands reversed. So it's like, Virgo, you got like stabbed in the back somehow, some way, in some situation. It could have possibly been in a romantic situation. Let me see what's in the bottom of the deck. 5 of Pentacles. You probably got stabbed in the back, left out in the cold by somebody in your past. And it kind of, you got this Two of Wands in reverse. So you're like kind of being like you can't see past it. Like you're stuck and you're holding yourself back in this spot because you're having a hard time seeing success past this situation. Like you can't, like you'll never be happy again, or like you like because this situation or this person betrayed you and stabbed you in the back, like you're having a really hard time opening up again, putting yourself back out there. Why is this Passion card here for the first week in January for my feminine Virgo, Holy Spirit? Why is the Passion card here for my feminine Virgo in the first week of January? Please clarify this Passion card from the Romance Angels for my Virgo, my feminine Virgo in the first week of January. Why is this Passion card here from the Romance Angels? Oh, oh, oh. So, Virgo. Yeah, I see what's happening here. Codependency. It is safe for you to love. Separation. King of Cups. 4 of Wands. Page of Wands. So it's like you went through a situation where you got betrayed in the past when it came down to romance, in a romantic situation. And even though you got betrayed and your heart broken, it's like you still want love. It's like you're still trying to manifest love, but you're contradicting. It's contradictory energy here. It's like you're closed off and you're guarded and you're having a hard time finding the strength to move past the situation, and you're having a hard time letting go and letting the situation end. But at the same time, you still deep down in your heart want love. You're still calling in your soulmate. So it's like you're calling in your soulmate, but you're blocking them out at the same time. So you have to work through your fears. That's why Spirit is urging you to work through your fears, because I see here where there's this passionate new connection trying to come in, calling in your soulmate, King of Cups at the bottom of the deck, passion here, retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world with your lover. You deserve love. You are lovable. But in the background, I got this codependency card. So in this last relationship that you were in, that you got betrayed in with this ten of swords stabbed in the back energy, you're having a hard time releasing this person and letting go because there are some codependency issues in this connection. And that's what you need to work through. That's what the fear is. You're being codependent, and that's what's creating the fear. And that's what's keeping you stuck in this Eight of Swords and this Ten of Swords energy. You've created this codependent attachment to this situation with this person that is actually supposed to be getting released so that something else can come in that you're manifesting, that you really want deep down, but you're scared and codependent. So you're contradicting yourself and you're in this limbo of like wanting love but not letting love in. So you're going to have to work through this. You're going to have to heal. You're going to have to walk away from the illusions and toward truth. I'm going to read this one for you, and then we're going to move into the masculine energy. Okay, so walk away from illusions towards truth. Okay, our earthly desires and willfulness often create illusions, whereby we see only what we want to see. We can be fooled into seeking ego based goals, such as winning the approval of others or trying to force something to happen that's not God's will for us. Sometimes the ego might counsel us to go in the direction of that plus that I'm sorry, temporary pleasures that pull us away from our divine path. It's important to be honest with ourselves so that we may clearly see the truth of any given situation. Truth is beautiful. It can take great courage to see through the illusions. Pray for clarity and for the Holy Spirit to reveal the truth to you. This truth could be something you've denied for many years. Often, the truth involves taking responsibility rather than blaming others. Meditating on it can be an uplifting and a freeing experience that endows you with sure-footedness and grace as you take your next steps. Show me the right path, O Lord. Point out the road for me to follow. Lead me by your truth and teach me, for you are the God who saves me. Okay? So this whole illusion that you've created around this situation with this person was based off of some trauma or something from your past that made you codependent. You're codependent. Codependency means that you feel like you need to be with this person to survive or to breathe or to live, or just really just overly dependent on another person. You're being too codependent, which is raising fear. Now that this connection is trying to fall apart, it's like a tower moment. It's like the spirit is trying to take the relationship from you, because this is the lesson that you need to learn in order for you to get to the ultimate, which you're manifesting. Okay, let me slow down. Deep down, you're trying to, in your soul, in your higher self, you want love and stability and a solid connection with somebody. But because of what happened in your past, you are manifesting that new love and stability with somebody, but you're also stuck in fear because of this codependent energy that you need to deal with. So you are caught in a circle of your own mess. because you can't attract both at once. You just attract confusion. Okay? So you're caught up in fear and all these illusions that you've created in your mind due to this codependency issue that you need to heal from and deal with. Because new love is trying to come in for you and it can't get through because you're blocking it. Okay, Feminine Virgo? That's what I have for you for this week. The first week in January, try to work on healing and detaching and understanding how important detachment is and understanding how important it is to be completely fulfilled on your own before trying to attract someone else to fulfill you. Because anytime that you are manifesting another person into your space before you have done your own work, they're just going to trigger you to do your own work. So that's how that works. Okay, so let's move on to the masculine energy. I feel the need to use some Florida water in between for some reason, so we just gonna do that. Go with the flow. Thank you, guardian angels, Holy Spirit, ancestors, for assisting me in bringing forth that message of love and life for my feminine Virgo energy. And we're gonna go ahead and move to the masculine Virgo energy. Now, I recommend watching the masculine reading through as well, because we all have masculine and feminine energy in us, and maybe the masculine reading will give you a little bit more insight on what you need to do to get past this situation. So 2132 for my timestamp. All right. So let's see what's coming up for my masculine Virgo energy. Holy Spirit, guardian angels, ancestors, please come forward and clarify, or help me to bring forth messages of clarity, love, and light for the masculine Virgo. This is going to be for the masculine Virgo. Holy Spirit, guardian angels, ancestors. This is for the masculine Virgo. What is coming up in this first week of January for my masculine Virgos? First week of January for the masculine Virgo. Holy Spirit, guardian angels, ancestors. First week in January. First full week in January for my masculine Virgo. Thank you so much. Okay, masculine energy, first week of January. What do we got, Holy Spirit? We have your dreams need a practical plan. Beautiful. With a new romantic cycle begins at the bottom of the deck. I told you, you are manifesting new love. But you need a practical plan for your dreams first. You got to get out of these illusions that you created because of your codependency issues in the past. Okay, Holy Spirit, guardian angels, ancestors, what do we have on love and light for the masculine Virgo for this first week in January? Love and light for my masculine Virgo in this first week of January, Holy Spirit. Love and light for the masculine Virgo for this first week in January. We have reflect God's compassion. Be kind to each other, tender-hearted, forgiving one another, just as God through Christ has forgiven you. And then at the bottom of the deck, with God all things are possible. If you had faith even as small as a mustard seed, you could say to this mountain, move from here to there, and it would move. Face your fears. Understand that if something does not play out the way that you needed, that you desired them to, there was something that you needed to know in order for you to reach your ultimate desire. So you had to go through a lesson first. You didn't get the desired outcome because there was a lesson that needed to be had first. You did not match you weren't a vibrational match for what you were asking for, what you were seeking to achieve. So spirit, the universe had to get you there. You had to go through that. It's okay. But you can still achieve your dreams. You just need a practical plan. You need to reflect on God's compassion. Be kind to people. Be kind to yourself. Be gentle with yourself. Face your fears and move past this energy so that you can get to the other side. Okay, Holy Spirit, guardian angels, ancestors. Because this is what you don't see coming. This is what you don't see. You don't see that you're actually manifesting a solid connection with someone new. because you're so caught up in your head about this previous connection that didn't work out, that you were supposed to be learning from. Okay, Holy Spirit, guardian angels, ancestors, this is for the masculine Virgo for the first week of January. What's coming up in romance for the first week of January for the masculine Virgo? First week of January for the masculine Virgo. First week in January for the masculine Virgo. What's coming up in romance? First week in January for the masculine Virgo, we have honeymoon and retreats. Bottom of the deck, heart-to-heart conversations, new romance. You're manifesting a new romance. Okay, Holy Spirit, guardian angels, ancestors, please clarify this Moonology card. Your dreams need a practical plan for the first week in January. For my masculine Virgo, your dreams need a practical plan for the first week in January for the masculine Virgo. Holy Spirit, why is this card here for the masculine Virgo in the first week of January? Why your dreams need a practical plan for this first week in January, Virgo, masculine Virgo? King of Swords and the Four of Wands. Like I said, that contradictory energy deep down inside you really want to manifest a solid relationship, traditional values, solid relationship, Four of Wands, commitment, higher levels of commitment, twin flame energies. 11 represents twin flames. Powerful love, powerful connection, powerful commitment. That's what you really deep down in your heart and soul want. That's the dream that you need a practical plan for. And then we got this King of Swords energy. So you're coming into a space of being clear, solid. This is what I want. This is what I desire. This is what I'm going to get. Anything standing in my way will be cut out. So I see here you're getting serious about the World card with this new beginning, about ending old cycles, get out with the old, in with the new. A new romantic cycle begins. So I see here on the masculine side where you are, because on the feminine side you're fearful, you're scared. But on the masculine side it's like you're stepping into your power. So that's good. Reflect God's compassion. Why does it reflect God's compassion here from love and light for the masculine Virgo, Holy Spirit? Why does it reflect God's compassion card here for the masculine Virgo? Please clarify this for me. Why does it reflect God's compassion card here for the masculine Virgo? Reflect God's compassion. Why is that here? Why is this reflect God's compassion card here for the masculine Virgo? Why is the reflect God's compassion card here? Okay, so we have Judgment and we have the Ace of Wands. Beautiful. Six of Swords at the bottom of the deck. This is beautiful. I love this because on the more practical, physical level, you are coming into this King of Swords energy, where you are getting the mental clarity that you need to step out of fear, step in your power, and boldly go forward with your dream of having this passionate beginning, solid foundation in this connection with this new romantic cycle that's coming in. So that's beautiful. I love that. I really enjoy breaking these down masculine and feminine wise, like, because I really get a full circle understanding of what is really going on. So with this honeymoon and retreat card from the romance angels for my masculine Virgo, Holy Spirit, please clarify this honeymoon and retreat card for my, look, Knight of Cups and the Sun. Going forward, baby, to your happiness, fulfilling your happiness, your ultimate fulfillment. Why is this? Look at this. Knight of Wands, Knight of Cups. This is so lit. Beautiful. I love it. So, you coming up out of that fear. I see you coming up out of fear and going forward into this new beginning. Again, Knight of Swords, Knight of Wands, all these knights. You're really moving past that fear that we were talking about on the feminine side, which is really cool. Why is this honeymoon and retreat energy here for this first week of January for the masculine Virgo? Holy Spirit, please clarify the cards from the romance angels for the masculine Virgo. The honeymoon and retreat card. Why are they here? Honeymoon and retreat. One more on these two. Thank you, Holy Spirit. The Hermit, the Four of Cups, and the Queen of Swords. Wow. So there's a match here. There's a match here. King and Queen of Swords on the table. You are trying to go forward in a connection with your soulmate, with your person. The King and Queen of Swords here. You guys are here. Heart-to-heart conversations was at the bottom. Seven of Wands. You're a little guarded. You're a little guarded in this situation. Or maybe the other person is a little guarded in this situation. But I see here where judgment, divine judgment is being called right underneath the reflect on God's compassion card, where it says be kind to each other, tenderhearted, forgiving one another, just as God through Christ has forgiven you. It's clarified by the judgment card and the Ace of Wands. So divine judgment, divine timing, divine divine interference is what I see here. Because with God, all things are possible. Yeah, with God, all things are possible. So I see that there is some divine interference happening here on your behalf as far as the judgment being called for you to reflect on God's compassion. God is showing compassion to you in this situation as you find your strength to go for your dreams practically and achieve this honeymoon and this loving connection, this heart-to-heart conversation, this worth waiting for passionate connection with this person. Coming out of hermit mode, opening up, and having a new passionate beginning. That's what I see coming in for you, masculine Virgo. So that's dope. So on the feminine side, it's like due to the past, you're still stuck into some fears and thought patterns and illusions that are kind of hindering you and blocking you from achieving this new romantic cycle that you've been manifesting. But I see here on the masculine side where you're getting your strength to face that fear and cut out those illusions and go for your dreams with a practical plan to achieve a higher level of commitment with this partner who is your mate, your person. I see you here with your person. Divine guidance, divine interference is here to help you, assist you through this, and I see a new romantic cycle beginning. You and your loved ones are safe, and you are good enough. It's time to release negativity. So balance your spirituality and practicality, and everything will work out in your favor because this situation is worth waiting for. Okay, so that's what I have for you, masculine Virgo, for the first week of January. Just keep going in the direction that you're going as far as standing up in your power and going after what you want. Asking God and praying to God for assistance through this, giving you the strength to go forward confidently to this new passionate beginning with this partner who is your counterpart. I see divine counterpart here with this Four of Wands and this King of Swords and Queen of Swords. Excuse me. This is a divine connection. That's why the Judgment card is here, and God is in the spirit guides, your guardians are telling you to reflect on God's compassion, and with God all things are possible, because this is a divine connection that you're calling in, and you are being divinely guided to it. You are being divinely guided to this connection. So just continue on this path to healing and releasing negativity and fear, and everything will work the way that it's supposed to for you. Okay, masculine Virgo, that's what I have for y'all on today. Catch me next week for next week's forecast. If you resonated with this video, make sure you give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you are notified every time I have new content, and I appreciate you for stopping by. Peace, love, and light.